Welcome to Fantastic Fiber Friday. Today we are talking about part of the art yarn series of slub yarns, and today I'm making spiral slub, which is really a lot of fun. So what I have got here is I have a commercial 2-ply which was last spun to the left, and I have my single of slub yarn which was spun to the right. Basically all you're going to do is you're going to hold the 2-ply very tautly and then let the single ply wrap right around and spiral right around that other yarn. Hence spiral slub yarn, and I think it looks fantastic. It's fun to make, and I figure you can see that there. I used a very dark color for the 2-ply, and you just continue on until you have your spiral slub yarn made. Now this yarn will have to be cabled because the spirals will slide, so you can either cable it back upon itself, or you can go ahead and ply it again with a very fine silk thread or something like that in a similar colorway. I try to keep silk thread on a cone so I can just dye it any color I want to, and then it'll match my project of whatever I'm trying to do. But yeah, sometimes a commercial yarn is helpful and needed. You could actually spin a fine 2-ply, or spin 2 fine singles and then ply them together. But in this case, it was just easier to go ahead and grab a commercial 2-ply because it was already spun to the left. And that's the main thing you need to check. You need to make sure that yarn is spun to the left and your other one's just, your singles just spun to the right. Or you could go vice versa if you want to, but just as long as the 2-ply is the direction that you keep going in. There we go. And it's just a 90-degree angle. And some of my slubs are bigger than others, and I kind of like the look of that. But just make sure you're going into the last direction of the 2-ply and the opposite direction of the single ply, and that will do it. So this has been the final video of the slub yarn part of the art yarn series. Next week we are going to be starting on bouclés, and there are several yarns that you can make with a basic bouclé yarn, or basic bouclé spinning, I guess you could say, or what's the word I'm looking for? Technique. There we go. So I hope you found this informative and helpful, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will see you next week.